Back in England, the European E-Type Challenge ended with a race in the Autumn Gold Cup Classic event at Oulton Park. The picturesque circuit in Cheshire is one of the most challenging in England, as it's a genuine old-style road racing course rather than one of the new breed of track with huge runoff areas around the corners. Once again, cameras were on Jon Minshaw's car as he prepared to try and take the Challenge Series win. It was, however, going to be an uphill task as Jon's E-Type had gearbox problems in practice and he failed to get a qualifying time. This meant that he would be starting at the back of the 30-car grid. Despite his back row start, Jon simply charged through the pack and passed more than 20 cars on the first lap to put him up into an incredible 6th place already. pushing for a podium place, but catching and passing cars was obviously much more difficult as he caught up with the front runners. Nevertheless, 2 more rivals were disposed of, and that left just 3 more up front. These were going to be even tougher to catch and pass, however. One of them was Jon's brother Jason in a lightweight E-Type low-drag coupe. They had already won the opening E-Type race of the Oulton Park weekend. The others were 2 of the fastest drivers in the series, Martin Stretton and Martin O'Connell. This pair and Jason had all taken their turn to lead the race. And as well as chasing this trio down, Jon was going to have to contend with lapping the traffic as they closed in on the back markers. Jason was now in Jon's sights, but he wouldn't be giving up his third-place podium easily. He was having his own battle with Martin Stretton and aiming to regain second place, or even catching O'Connell to retake the lead he had held in the early stages. An Oulton Park double was still in Jason's mind, but now he also had to keep one eye in the mirror, with brother Jon snapping right at his heels. Brotherly love there. Getting past Jason at Old Hall Corner put Jon into third place, and there was still the chance of an amazing win. Though not if the leading pair of Martin O'Connell and Martin Stretton were going to have any say in that situation. Pair up front, and the pace is hot. Minshaw gets a front row view as Stretton gets sideways and O'Connell snatches the lead. With those two battling it out on the ragged edge, there was a real chance that Jon could take advantage of things and slip by both of them. Corner again, and Martin Stretton was simply shoved aside as Jon went through to second. Their teammates in Jon's E-Type for long distance races, but there was no suggestion of them being good buddies here at Oulton. These are two of the hardest racers in classic events, and Martin would undoubtedly have given Jon the same treatment had the boot been on the other foot. So the race moved on to the final lap, and just Martin O'Connell was left to pass for Jon to take an incredible win. But Martin is a tough competitor and kept Jon behind him until the finish. Even so, it was an incredible drive by Minshaw in the final race of the 2011 E-Type Challenge, all the way up to second place from 30th on the grid. And what a great way for him to emphasise the fact that he had been, without doubt, the most successful driver in the series.